So are we just going through these routines, these rituals, as I'm a hairdresser? When you go in the morning, you check the book, you go in the back, the junior's making the coffee, you all have a coffee, you're all checking into Facebook, Instagram, taking selfies, God knows what. You're all doing that usual stuff, right? That's what you do in the morning. You're just being a hairdresser. So how do you change those habits to become a super stylist? I mean, it's no accident we have foods called superfoods, or super probiotics, or whatever. They're called that for a reason. They perform at an enhanced level. Some of them are natural, some of them have been biologically changed. To perform at these levels, how do we biologically change our brains to learn more and perform at a higher level? Well, it's what we feed ourselves with. Now, I've got 4 kids, all kind of your ages, so I know what you're all doing, which is like, oh my God. So most people are doing that now. I mean, I'm probably the same, to be honest. We all do it. But just think to yourself this, right? If we don't teach, in your brain you have something called a telomere. And a telomere will reduce if you don't learn anything new. But the problem is when these reduce, your life slightly shortens. So these are the things that make you live longer. If we don't do something new or learn something new every single day, our brain starts to reduce. Not in size, in power and strength. So I read this exercise years ago, and I did it for a while just to see if it did anything. Obviously I became superhuman. What it was, it was like, if you have toast every day for breakfast, at the end of every day, think about a different breakfast for the morning. And that exercise of thinking what shall I have for breakfast creates a new thought, and that new thought exercises the muscle, which is the brain, and makes the brain stronger. As bizarre as it sounds. Another exercise I read about some time ago was that when you lie in bed at night, reverse everything you did that day to the minute you got out of bed. So when you lie in bed, you have to go, okay, well, I've just been to the bathroom, I was just in the lounge, I just had a cup of tea, and you have to go back. So at 2 o'clock, I was sat doing this, at 1 o'clock I was doing this, and so on. And so you have to reverse the day back to the beginning. And what it does is it exercises the brain. But look, just a much simpler way, the question I want to ask you guys is this. When we talk about exercising your brain, maybe you should just ask yourself, what do I read every day?